Hi everyone, it's Andrew from RC, and we are here to have a little look at the progress or sort of plans for the Horri-bull Killerbody build. A few envelopes have dropped. The first thing that's arrived today has been the light bar. So I've ordered this from eBay. It's going to sit on the back here. Hopefully it is just wide enough. It may, depending on exactly how it mounts, it's going to be a close fit width-wise to fit on there, but hopefully that will work nicely. I don't really want it at the front. I know that's the more logical place to put it, but I quite like the idea of it being at the back with the rollover cage frame being back there too. Also, to do with the shell, I have ordered a bumper for the back because the bumpers I've got at the moment are too wide. This is quite a narrow shell from here to there. The wheel arches stick out to make it more of a standard size, but certainly this body part is quite narrow. I don't like leaving these as bumpers because I'm pretty sure that I would get that hook up, caught up on something, and it will tear the Lexan pretty easy. Same at the front. Much as I like this look and sort of detail that it has, this is just going to rip, right? It's going to rip straight away, I would think, pretty easily anyway, and it'll get hooked up. It'll get caught on roots and trees and stuff. So I'm going to be cutting this one off, and I'm going to be putting on the purple hoop. It's a small bumper about this wide with a hoop on it that came on the carbon chassis Terry's been running on his Bronco, because I'm a nice mate and I lend him stuff when he hasn't got any, and but I'm going to have it back off him now because I need it. So that's going to go on the front. This will come off in its entirety or part. I'm not really sure how much of this I'm going to cut off, and likewise at the back, that one will come off, probably from there. It will just come all the way off. And I've got one that's this kind of width, if you like, this kind of width, and it's going to have a spare tyre holder on it. So the back one's going to have an A-frame, it has got an A-frame, and it's going to have a spare tyre added on. Now it won't be one of these tyres because I've only got 4 of them and they are pretty substantial, but it will look quite cool on the back, I think. These are the stock 10.2 kit Goodriches, which I love, the look of and the feel of them. And I've painted the sidewalls in silver to match the highlights on the body here, and I'm going to clean these rims up, and these are going to be the 4 wheels for the truck. The spare tyre, I will get a plastic rim, and just put a smaller tyre on. I've got plenty of them, an emergency spare, let's call it. So that'll be at the back. That's going to be pretty cool. The light bar, I'm hoping to put this through to the receiver. So there will be one connection between the body, between the shell and the chassis, because I've got a switch on the channel that I can flash the light bar or control its use via the TX, which is always good for a laugh, if not terribly useful. The rest of the lighting, because there is a lot of light buckets as we looked at last time, I'm going to run a separate lighting circuit in the truck, in the shell, and it will probably be in a Killerbody box. This is one I've done for the trailer, for the cross trailer. But this is the size I will get. So that fits in the back, and in there will be a small light bulb, BEC, and a receiver. They produce enough power into the receiver to then allow me to plug all the lights in the receiver, and I have, there you go, 4 channels of lights. I could get a 6-8 channel receiver for an aircraft or something, and have 6 or 8 channels of lighting power. But I think 4 channels would be enough to do the back lights and a couple of front lights, and the what have I got here? These sort of indicator eyes at the top. So that's what the lighting, the main body of the truck is going to be lit from a self-contained lighting unit in here. With roll cage on the back, of course, and the spare tyre here. So I couldn't put the spare tyre in here as well because I knew there wouldn't be room. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm also going to matte black down the bed. This bed liner will be matte black. I'll just matte varnish it, obviously, just to break up the shell a little bit. The one other thing with the shell, the interior has arrived. So there's big plans for the interior. This is an eBay copy of the Proline interior. I bought a Proline interior for the 10.2 for Big Orange, and it was £27, I seem to remember. This was £6 off eBay, and it's already painted, so can't help it. I don't like supporting the cloning industry, but I'm going to cut this up, and you know, it's £21 cheaper. It is whatever fraction that is, you know, it's almost a fifth of the price. So, and that was shipped, you know, £6 shipped. I mean, goodness me. So what do I use to do now? This is a little bit wider than the shell. As I say, the shell is relatively narrow in its upper body, so there's going to be a bit of trimming involved, and obviously I'm going to have to cut the back shelf off, cut it back here somewhere. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to cut the dashboard out and put in a spare dashboard I've got. This is the Habao, H-A-B-A-O, G-Wagon 4-wheel drive crawler they released a year or two ago. This is the interior set for it, the dashboard and a few other bits and bobs. And that is going to go in its place. Okay. I'm going to put some Killerbody bucket seats in. I'm going to take the backrests out of this tray. These yellow backrests are going to go, and my Killerbody bucket seats are going to go in, like so. And Scarlett will then sit in those. Well, you won't sit in both of them, obviously, she'll just sit in the driving seat. So there's going to be some fairly extensive interior mods done, at least as far as the front of the cab goes. New dashboard straight in, seat backs cut out, and bucket seats put in. It's going to be thinned, bosh. We leave the back seats as they are, they're fine, not too worried about them. So that's a pretty exciting stage to the project. This is where most of the work probably will be done. Yeah, that's going to be quite a big thing to do. So that's where the project is. I don't really have any other things. There's going to be some cutting of the shell for the bumpers. I'm also going to cut these running boards off. I should say these running panels are going to go because I've got some on the chassis already, metal ones. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it now. So all the parts are coming together. I just need the back bumper, the front bumper as well, I suppose. Then I can start getting the shell to fit the chassis a little bit better. Next video update of this should be me fitting this onto the chassis with the bumpers, cutting the shell a bit and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Thanks for staying tuned. Do remember to catch our video log series now. We did one recently. It's just been uploaded, and we're going out again this week with the MCs, and we're going to do another video log of that night's entertainment. So not only are you getting a finished version of the trucks running, you're also getting a kind of behind the scenes mic take and general clarting on video if that's what you like to watch as well. So check those out, hit the like and subscribe please, and the notification bell, so when we pump these videos out people actually do watch them. Yeah, onwards and upwards, eh? Horri-bull. Thanks guys.